old save was named You're Doomed. That is unfortunate. Funny, though. Yes, again. It'll be fine. I'm only gonna blow up like 2 Kerbals. Probably. So I know the last time I was in here, I was doing something in the space planes. So let's see if I can find it. The pants. That is an interesting name. Oh, that's why I called it the pants. So, this is a horrible booster. Like, it splits it into 2, but honestly, I don't feel like that helps. I know that I had trouble getting this thing to fly, and then I kind of got it to fly, and then it didn't like me, so I have been educating myself, because I was trying to build a plane in Minecraft with the Create mod, and I discovered, oh dear god, it is impossible to steer these. But, I think I figured out what the problem was. So, on aircraft, you've got your ailerons, you've got your rudder, and you got your flaps. So your rudder, that's your vertical steering, which is not up-down vertical, but it's your left-right. So, rudder, big thing. Then, you get your flaps. I got the flaps here for some reason, but the flaps normally are like on this part of the plane, this bottom part of the wing. And then the, oh sorry, no. Ailerons. These are ailerons. Normally they'd be around here. The flaps are basically the front part of this wing here, and the flaps extend when you're doing your takeoff roll, just so you get like more air under the wing so you can fly. So the problem I have here, the very obvious problem, is that I've got the ailerons up here for some reason. And I think it was to try and help steer this thing, but I would probably be better off putting it on the back of the wing here where they're supposed to be. Whether or not I can, we're gonna find out, but... Well, they also call them elevators, I guess, but basically, the issue is that I don't have the control surfaces in the right place. Whether or not I can actually put them in the right place, yeah, we're gonna find out. Because I can slap that right there, and it looks wildly incorrect. Okay, well, I'm gonna show you one then. Because that is a thing, just not the way I've built it. So, planes with 2 rudders do exist, but typically they're a little more balanced than what I did. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna load up the desktop view so you can see my thing here. All right, here we go. So planes with 2 rudders do exist. Here's one, and it's kind of, I don't know why it reminds me of a table, because that is not what a table looks like, but that's actually got 4 rudders on it. That's funny. And then there's these ones that has 2. I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing. But yeah, so planes can have 2 or more rudders. Yeah, it's just on, like, passenger planes like this one, they typically only have 1. But what I was trying to do is I was aiming kind of more like this, but I very clearly put them far too close together. But you can kind of see what I was going for. Oh, this first one? It looks cursed because of the angle. Because if you get that plane at literally any other angle, like this one, it's not too bad. It's just like when you're looking up underneath it that it looks really bad. But, they do work. I mean, they were used in the Second World War, and I guess technically the first if you want to look at very specific ones, but 2 rudders, 2 wings, like, if you look at prop planes, or not prop planes, oh crap, why am I blanking on the name of them? Okay, so this one is cursed. Twin fuselage aircraft do exist, and they are horrible. I hate them. But, biplane, that's the word I was looking for. You can have the wings stacked, you can have the tails doubled. A lot of them have, like, T-wing tails. Speaking from experience in Minecraft, they are impossible to fly. But There's a lot of options you have when building a plane. Some of them are worse. This one is bad. It works, I just hate it. But anyway, if we switch back over to Kerbal Space Program here, you can kind of see what I was trying to do. It just, it's just wrong in every single possible aspect. So, I think the new plan, because I was almost trying to do like a fighter jet sort of lineup here. Because I know those work. Fighter jets do fly. It's just the problem is I built it really bad. I built it really bad. Well, sort of. You can build planes or you can build rockets. Or you can build rocket planes if you're insane. But, yeah, the issue here is it's way too centered, I think, with where the controls are, because these definitely are not helping. They might be hurting. And these are not good. I see what I was trying to do here, because on planes, sometimes they do have a little bit of a wingtip, but it's not like this. It's not for, like, controlling. So that was a horrible idea that I should not have done. I don't know why I did it. But we're not going to worry about it. We're going to make a fresh plane. And we're just going to make it not suck. And I think the plan is to go big. Because I was trying to make a small one for some reason. I feel like the proper option is to go big. Like Boeing or something. Alright. Let's get... Where is it? Where? Why? Who? There we go. I think the play is to go big because small was not working. Small was, in fact, very horrid. Oh, hey! I didn't even notice on the floor. Look at this. It's almost like it's giving me a pattern to follow. I don't think it is, but that's funny. I didn't even notice that before. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway. So we're gonna go big with this one. I feel like that might help. Granted, we'll have more problems taking off just because this thing's gonna be heavy, but we're not gonna worry about it. So... what do we put on the back of this thing is the real question. I don't know if there's a tail big enough. Because we got this tail, which, oh, good God. When I try to pop this tail on, you'll see the problem pretty quick. That is not gonna work. And then this one is about the same size, so no dice on that. And then I don't see any other tail pieces. Engine? Oh. Oh! Self-contained solution for powering air-breathing engines. I didn't even look at this before. Look at that. That is nifty. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but it is nifty. Alright. So, we need something for the back half of this because this is not gonna... It doesn't fly. Let's see. My thought is to, like, make it smaller and then slap something on. But I think that's the problem I had last time, where there was nothing going from big to small, just from small to big. I don't think I could reverse them is the problem. Yeah, no. Okay. Oh. Okay. Sorry, sorry about that. It's just technical difficulty day, I guess. How am I gonna cap that off? I could slap an engine on it, but I don't really want to. Because, like, I don't remember the exact terms of the engagement, but I'm pretty sure that it was not using rockets. So... It's a real fun question trying to figure what the hell to put on this thing. What about this? I mean, it's too small. I wish there was something that I could use to just smallify this, to make it small. Wait a minute. Halo coupling? Maybe I could... No, coupling's not gonna work. Round. Thermal. There really isn't anything to make it smaller, huh? Okay, well... I'll figure it out. Convertotron. It's a bunch of weird stuff. Pods? No. Yeah, I don't know what to stick on the back of this thing. Like, the one thing I want to stick on the back of it is too small. So that's no good. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can make it smaller? Maybe? Engine mount? Oh my god, I can have more engines like this? That is horrifying. I love it. Nope, that's too small. These are like all too small. I'm not sure what the play is here. Yeah. I'll figure something out, but like, I would love to make this smaller, and I cannot. Which is unfortunate. But there is some interesting stuff in here I'd never seen before, so that's cool, I guess. Fuel tanks. Oh, I can have drains. Why would I want that? You know, it might also help if I actually look at the example rockets, but like... Hey, wait a minute. What? An adapter for when your craft turns from a massive rocket into a gargantuan plane. Okay, that might help. That might help. We might have something here. Because there's this. And this I might be able to make smaller, maybe. I don't know. But maybe. This is a good sign. Now, if I can figure out how to get it smaller from here, that would be amazing. Three to 7. Is there a 7.5 to smaller? Oh, wait. What is this? No dice. I really like to think that I understand this game, and then I remember, no, I don't. I don't understand any of it. You can go from big to small, but you can't... Or you can go from small to big, but you can't go from big to small. Riddle me that. That's an adapter. But what is it adapting to? Not to this, that's for sure. Hi, welcome. I'm trying to figure out if you can go from big to small. Because I know you can go from small to big. But I don't know if you could do the reverse. And I'm starting to think that you cannot. Because all I want to do is I want to get a tail on this thing. But the only tails that are available are tiny. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do here. If I could stick a nose cone on the back, I'd be happy, but you know, it's for the nose. It's not going to work here. Oh, man. It's like, there's only 2 tail connectors, and they're both so small. Why? That is terrible aerodynamics. At least I think it is. WASD cluster to rotate. Rotate parts? didn't even think about that. Holy crap. Okay, this one's too small, but, WASD cluster. You know, you say that and I'm instantly blanking. Holy crap. Wonderful. Love it. Looks horrid, but I will take it. Okay. Apparently this is as zoomed out as I can zoom out. Unless I just move away. Alright, but this is good. This is great. This is a wondrous day for me. And no worries. You don't have to... Like, no one's under any obligation to talk and stream. You can if you like. Alright, now we can schlap the big boy wings on this big boy. And we make sure that they are in the proper alignment. Like so. Alright. I know that's supposed to be near the middle. I'm understanding things now. It's incredible. Oh, I didn't mean to get rid of them. No! It's okay, we can put it back. It's probably fine. Alright. Airplane control surface. This is the thing that I put in the wrong spot before. But now I know to not put it in the wrong spot. We can actually put this up here. Oh, that actually made it bigger. What the hell? Maybe I don't need this piece. Maybe I could just, put this on the back. There we go. This looks like... You know what? Yeah. We're not gonna worry about what it does and doesn't look like. We're just gonna acknowledge that this doesn't look great and just continue from there. Okay. Let's see. Now this I didn't see before. It might be helpful. I'm not sure yet. Air intake 5, liquid fuel 150, air intake 5, liquid fuel 440. Well, this is better. Intake air 2, liquid fuel 200. I think this is the best of both worlds. Oh, nice. I didn't even think about drogue chutes. I probably should think about drogue chutes. They might be helpful to have. Alright. That looks way too small for this plane. But we're not gonna worry about it. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. I try to make it as simple as I possibly can. Granted, there's only so much I can simplify it. I wonder if there's like a curved nose cone. Yeah, not one that size. Okay, air brakes. You know, that actually probably would be useful for me, but I don't think I'm gonna use it. Alright, I need to put a thermal fan on the back of this bad boy. Yeah, oh, there we don't go. Why is it in there? Okay, can we... There we go. Looking nice. Looking minty. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Okay. I don't want to scooch this. Not really liking its current placement. I'm liking that even less. See, what I'm trying to do is take the lessons of where Boeing failed and improve upon it. And yes, I will take... Oh, wait, there's a big-ass turbofan engine right here. What am I doing, man? I'm trying to build this tiny-ass one when there's one, like, pre-built right here. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, now I just need to figure out how to attach this properly. Because that is very much not proper. How connect? How connect? This is definitely wrong. I could not possibly explain how, but this is not... Oh, I get it. I see what's wrong here. So this cool nifty piece on the side there, that's supposed to connect to the bottom of the wing. Does it want to? No. Will I make it? I hope so. Hey, there we go! No, there we don't go. That's sideways. Little did... However, I do remember the rotate tool now. I am educating myself on Kerbal Space Program. That's looking better. Actually, that looks really bad, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay. I think I need to shove it forward. Yeah, this is looking, Boeing-ish. I fear that the wing is not wide enough. That could also be the problem. It's probably fine. I guarantee you there's bigger wings that I could use and or build, but like, when have I ever done the smart thing? Okay. I'm thinking maybe I'll slap another one of these engines on just for fun. Let's see, where is it? I just saw that. There it is. I don't know why I didn't think of using these before. Granted, I also didn't see them before, so that could have been it. Okay, that's looking better. And now you put it under the wing because you don't want it not under the wing, I think. I wish I knew more about planes to know the planely thing. Those are probably connected. Okay. This is not good. This is not good at all. But we're not gonna worry about it. Hey, that's actually pretty centered. Cool. We need landing gear, because right now we got none. And we don't want to chicken leg it, because that's not helpful. One right there. Yeah, looks good. This is the problem area. This is where I'm like a little unsure. Because I don't want it to fall over, but at the same time, there's not really many good options for making it not fall over. How big are these? Not big enough. That's not good. What about these? Way too small. I really have to use the big dumbass wheels, huh? I mean, if it works, it works, but good God, is it ugly. And I didn't mirror it. Try that again. Oh God, this is bad. This is bad. Look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. Okay. I feel like it needs a little mohawk. I feel like a mohawk helps everything. Yeah. Just a little mohawk. That'll probably not help. Alright. Oh, it's so ugly. My son is so ugly. Eh, sure. You can have that, I guess. You don't deserve it. Alright. We need better control surfaces. Because I fucked it up bad last time. So, let's try and get some better control of this thing. My thought is to do like a tri-wing. Maybe that'll help. Elfin. Let's see. What if I just slap 2 more of these on the back? What could go wrong? Don't answer that. there. Like a little bit of a tri-wing thing going on here, you know? I can only name a few plane accidents where it was with a tri-wing, so this is probably great. Hey, you don't have to not answer because I said don't answer. In fact, it's highly encouraged to answer if I don't want an answer. At least with Kerbal Space Program. With other games, well, we'll see. But with this, you are totally welcome to tell me exactly how I'm fucking up. There we go. That's looking minty. This is not looking as minty, but I don't have better wheels. Yeah, that's probably fine. My faith in this plane is extremely low. Alright. Maybe if we slap another tail fin shark style on this, like right about here. Yeah. Because modeling things off fish never goes wrong. I can only hope there's enough weight in the front because it's a bit back heavy. Yeah, it's probably fine. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. But what if I slap some not rockets, but afterburners on? Afterburners never led me astray. I don't know where they are, but we'll find them. Okay, what am I looking for? I am looking for that, because I'm gonna need that. I'm looking for this, because that has to go on the front. And now I need to find the afterburner, because those, oh boy, they are something. I don't know if they're good, but they're something. And slap these on. Yeah, that's looking... Oh god. Those definitely need to not be there. I can tell you that much. What if I, like, slap them like, here? This is looking less and less like a passenger plane the more I tinker with it. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely a tail dragger, kinda. What if I just strap an antenna on it? That'd be funny. You could hear the Kerbals cry out in fear, and then suddenly be silenced. But, I got a moderate feeling on this plane. Honestly, it's not a good feeling, but I have a feeling about it. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. What am I looking for? I could slap more flags on it. I was looking for parachutes. That's what I was looking for. Radial mount. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Alright. So we need some chutes on this bad boy because this thing, it's either going to work really well or really not well. No in between. So I'm going to slap them right next to the engines so that when they overheat, it'll be fine. In fact, I'm going to put like too many on it. Actually, you know what? I got 2 up there. Maybe I should like slap 2 down here. Yeah. Okay, I didn't line those up even remotely. I'm trying to get them, like, at least a little lined up. A little. A little. Yeah, it's probably fine. And then, I think that's excellent. I am a little tempted to just cover this thing in flags I'm not going to, but I am tempted. I could put spotlights? I didn't even know that these were available. Nose cone! I need a nose cone. This is exactly how the space chimps almost crashed, because they lost their nose cone. I need one that fits, but holy cannoli, I can't believe I almost left without one. Okay, better yet, is there one that fits? Because these two are way too big, and that one's too small. What about this one? Hey, that works. I can even give him a droop. That's not a droop snoot. That is the opposite of a droop snoot. Can I... Please? Please? I want this, but the opposite orientation, please. There we go. Ah, that's even worse. That's even worse. No, we're just going with a straight nose on this one. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that works. Okay. This is probably okay. We're a little tail heavy, but I think we'll be fine. Now I need to do the staging. This is the part where I always get confused. The question is, do I want these to fire first or not? Yeah, it's probably fine. I'm gonna call this Ugly Son. Because he is my son and I'm not proud of him. Let's get some crew. No Jebediah. Not yet. Not yet, Jebediah. Bardun, you're going. Ilzer? Sure. Carsby, of course. And who could forget Sinsen? Or Shansen? Either way, that's a dumb name. Leave for the mill. Yeah. Alright, we should save this. Alright. I see absolutely nothing that could go wrong with this, so let's launch. And now I will have fucked up the staging somehow, because I tend to do that. Okay, he's bouncy. Why are you bouncy? Also, it's not dragging the tail as much as I thought it would, so that's good. Alright. I need to remember the controls for the throttle. That's up and down. So this is up throttle and that's down throttle. Why are you turning? Alright. This is probably fine. Full throttle. You know what? Honestly, I got a better feeling about this plane than the past few, because we have not immediately flipped yet. I don't know how it's gonna go when we start to pick speed up and actually lift off, but like... this isn't too bad so far. Oh? Can we lift off before we hit the end of the runway, please? 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 We're getting a little close to the edge here, please? I'm holding the... I don't know which key it is to go up. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Up please. Up please. Please. I don't like that. I should have probably turned on SAS before takeoff, but, okay. This is a wobbly one. Oh no, 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 please God, no. I feel like I'm fighting for control with this thing. Yeah, it really is a miracle. This is my horrible, ugly son. I can't seem to gain altitude at all. Okay. I really cannot seem to get any height here. I wish I could lift the gear. That would be nice. I don't know how, though. It is a creature. I mean, it's flying and it's doing almost 300. That's better than nothing, I guess. This is horrible. I can't let this be the circumnavigator. It's horrible. Also, I'm just holding the button to pitch it back. This is as far as it goes. It does not go any further. Green button at the top under the lights and above the brakes. Button at the... Oh, I can just put those away! Thank you! It doesn't put away the back ones, but I mean, at least those are away. Yeah, these are just gonna hang out here. Also, that's the Death Star. It says we're gaining altitude, but this thing is so fat it doesn't feel like we are. Like I said, I'm just holding the S key to tilt this thing back. This is okay, it's starting to not go as far now. I'm watching it tip downward. Okay. Cool. Cool. We seem to be turning back. We seem to be turning down for some reason. Why? Like I said, I'm holding the back key. I don't know why it's trying to kill itself. Even my son knows he wants death. Stop turning. Stop. Okay. This is not good. I've been holding the back key, so like I said, I don't know why it's trying to dive and hold over. The thrust of the afterburners is giving you S-torque. You know, I'll be real, I don't think S-torque is the problem. I think it's the downward angle. Okay. Why was it turning down? I was holding the back key like it owed me money. So I don't know what happened there. Giving me a troke. Torque. Yeah. I got what you meant. But again, like, I feel like the problem was the nose diving it started to do there. I don't know what that was about. But I do know that these are probably not good. And there's not really a better option to keep it from dragging its ass on the ground like a cat, so... We'll see what we can do. What if I get, like, extra large landing gear and chicken leg? Yeah. That's probably balanced. Probably. This is horrible. Also, those are too big. I'm not sure what the play is here, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I feel like we can chicken leg this and be fine, but the last time I did, I had, like, no traction at all. Unless I chicken leg it on both sides. Like that. That could work. Or it could be incredibly unstable. We'll find out. Alright, these things I feel like they need to move. I feel like this is not a good spot for them. So I'm gonna put them here. Yeah, that's probably not gonna burn the tail. Yeah, okay. Okay. That might also be part of why we were pointing into the ocean. Okay. I also have one more idea, which I feel probably won't help, but I'm gonna do anyway. I need the smallest wing I can find. Like, the absolute smallest. These are too big. Those are too big. Like, I need teeny. Absolutely teeny. Pequeno, if you will. Let's see. Let's see this. That's big. We don't want big. We want smaller. Because I'm thinking of giving him some, like, chin hair. Basic fin. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, so, like, a little bit of stabilizing down here. Yeah. I feel like that maybe will help. Maybe. Probably not. It might be too small. I probably should just use the same one that I gave him the mohawk with. It's looking more and more like a fish the more I do to it. But fish are aerodynamic. They're very good at getting through water. And we're just going through air, so... There we go. Yeah. My ugly fish son. Drop off the end of the runway and pull up from there. Oh yeah! Rear wheels should function as a fulcrum. The further back they are, the harder it is to rotate at takeoff. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because, like, my brain is just screaming at me to, like, have these ones be here on the side, but going down, so they're flat at least, and then just one small one in the back. Oh my god, I can rotate these. Why did I not think of that? Where's the rotate? Okay. Let's fix this, because this is horrible, this is terrible, but I think I know what I'm doing now. Because my thought is have these, like, off to the side a bit, and then tucked in more. Like that. So that way they can just, like, come right in on the sides. And then this back one, I can do away with the chicken leg maneuver. If I grab the thing. Do away with the chicken leg and just have one. Yeah, oh, wait, it needs to be further back. But... yeah, more like this. More like this. This looks better. We're just not going to worry about the weird way it's clipping into the plane there. But this looks better. I'm naming it Slightly Less Ugly Son. Oh, wait. Save. There we go. I mean, with most tail-dragging airplanes, it is two wheels in the front and then one in the back, so... makes sense. And then with the flinging of the planes, at least on aircraft carriers, they're basically, like, stretching a rubber band back and slingshotting them forward, so they do just kind of go off the edge, but... I don't know if I can apply that, because I don't have a rubber band for this thing, but this is probably fine. I'm not at all concerned that this is gonna get absolutely cooked. All right. Bouncy. You guys, you Kerbals, I am not praying for you because there's not much point. Let's go. Okay, we're actually ramping up to speed better now. And I feel that this may be because I moved those rockets off the top. Because I haven't activated those rockets yet, but we're actually picking some speed up here, which is good. Not just gonna hold the back key and see when we actually lift off. That's an interesting wobble that I'm not fond of, but we're gonna be fine. Oh, this is... okay. Shh. You may look like a fish, but you're not for the water. Go up. Please. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's looking good. It's looking better than before. That's looking way better than before. And we can actually tilt further back than I want, but that's good, because now we actually have the ability to tilt further back. Very nice. Very nice. Did I tuck the... okay, I did tuck the landing gear in. I wasn't sure for a second. Okay, but this is good! Look at us go! I would like if we could go up more. I would also like if I wasn't having to, like, just gently tap the pitch button repeatedly so I'm not pitching too high, but I'm also not, like, starting to dive. Because it wants to fly level. I don't want that. I want to get some more altitude first. But this is good. It's less suck. It's less suck than it was. So now we, sit here. I don't know how high up in the atmosphere you want me to go, but we're at 3,000-ish meters, almost 3,500-ish. Yeah, this is good. And I feel like we can get more forward speed when I stop tilting the thing backward. So I'm not sure how high you want me to go. Oh, okay. Okay, well, in that case, I'll go to 5,000, because 5,000 is a nice, good, round number. And then we're just gonna see how much forward speed we get on this, because, I feel like we're gonna top out at maybe 250. That's my, that's my hopeful estimate, but, I get the sense that this is not gonna be fast enough. I need to go faster. However, it's not sucking, so that's good. I'm so genuinely surprised that it's not cooking the tail, because, like, it looks like it should be roasting that thing. Higher is less resistance from air, so more speed if you can supply the engines. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. You know, I should actually see how high this can go. How high it can handle before it tries to kill itself again. Because I think we're higher than we were before. Let's see how thin we can make this atmosphere. Okay, I think this is our ceiling. Oh, good God, why are we dropping? We're stalling. Y'all need to not stall, please. Okay, we definitely stalled there somehow. I mean, we've still got a speed of 200 some odd, but we are dropping now, which is not what I want. Interesting. Why does it do that? It's like, this is like a good angle. This is a good angle. And yet, we're dropping. Why? Did I just pick, like, the worst pilots? That's a possibility. Okay, yeah, now it's biting me. Interesting, interesting. We are picking some speed up, though, but, like, not the kind we want. I'm wondering, genuinely, why we're dropping. Because it's not like we don't have the ability to pull up. We very much can. But, like, look at that thing go. So we're definitely stalling somehow, but I'm not sure what's doing it. We have engine, we have the ability to turn. Why can't you guys fly it? Why do you guys suck? I want to see all your bases as you slowly... Oh, okay, 34. Okay, now we're getting some... Okay. So this thing doesn't want to fly, but it can. Good. Good news for me. So we lost 2,000 meters, but yeah, we're fine. We're doing almost 300, so that's not bad. I just don't know how long I have to do this. Is the thing. Let's warp some speed here. Oh shit. Okay. I mean, I kind of have to, like, move this thing like a horrible fairground ride, but we are navigating forward at the highest warp speed I can possibly manage. I hate how my most successful plane is my ugliest son. I mean, this is my slightly less ugly son, but still. Horrible, horrible. So I guess we're just gonna keep flying until we see the Space Center again and just, hope everything's kosher. We're not running low on liquid fuel. Because we use an air. But, like, I'm just, like, doing boop, 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 boop with the button right now to keep this thing, like, flying at an okay angle, I guess. Oh, we're dropping again. Oh, okay. And now we're not. Yeah, the little goofy faces is one of the most important things in Kerbal Space Program. It feels like the worst possible way I could have done this. It's working, but like I have to do so much maintenance or it's gonna try and crash itself. It's like, look, we're losing altitude again. Why? Why do you Kerbals crave death so badly? I don't think we've even made it that far around the globe, to be honest. I don't know how far we have to go, but it doesn't feel like we've made it very far. I could click warp to sunrise, but honestly, I'm a little scared that if I do, they're gonna be in the ocean or dead. So, yeah. Okay, we're gonna like turn the time back down here because I just want to take a look at the map. How far to? Oh God, we got so far to go. We're not even a quarter. Oh God, okay. And I can't trust these bozos to fly the plane without me here because look, we've already dropped a while. You know what? For experiment's sake, let's see. Oh, why are we rolling? Why are we rolling? Please, please stop. Please. Why are we rolling? What? Which one of you bozos is trying to impress the other bozos? Oh, fuck. Okay. We need to, like, get this shit under control here. Can we level the wings? Can we level the wings and not be upside down? Okay. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay. These guys can't fly. Why did I hire you guys? I should have let you work at the Carl Jr. The staff is mocking me. Should have left you guys at the Carl Jr. where I found you. I wanted to try to warp to sunrise. I don't know what happened there. They just decided, yeah, fuck it, we're sick of this. We're just gonna crash in the ocean. Christ, no! Stop it! Please! Get your shit together. Stop trying to roll the plane. Get your shit together. I don't want to see it flame. Get your shit together. Please just fly it level. Why are you doing this again? Oh God, why? We were like upside down. Please stop it. Please, 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 please. Okay, no. Stop it. What's wrong with you guys? Are you trying to kill yourselves? I would believe it. I would accept it, but like, this is not okay. How do I like tell them to stop this? Fucking like stability assist or no, fuck dude. I feel like my only option is to make this do a complete roll just to get it under control. Okay, okay, you know what? You lost throttle privileges. You lost throttle privileges, okay? Can we stabilize for the love of God, please? There we go. There. No. No. Bad Kerbals. Why? What is so alluring about, like, making me panic? Okay. Can we get the wings level? That would be great. Okay. Jesus Christ. I couldn't have hired any of you. It's the yaw fucking with me? It is. I don't know how to make it not fuck with me, though. I don't know what RCS is. I'm also 45 degrees off course. Yeah, okay. You know what, at this point, these Kerbals don't deserve to see the sunrise, so we're gonna warp them to sunrise. Can I not do that? You guys are scum. You guys are scum, a lot of you. Terrible, terrible Kerbals. Alright. We were flying at 91 before, I believe. I don't know if we can get back to 91 without this thing trying to roll over. So, yeah. I don't know about these guys. I feel like I shouldn't have hired them from the Carl's Jr. Oh god, not a... Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Not gonna be doing this again. I will revoke your throttle privileges again. Stop trying to spiral into the ocean, you little shits. They really just want to die. Reaction control system is small propellant. Oh, okay. Well, it's probably not helpful for me right now then. Okay, you guys need to stop trying to crash into the ocean for the love of God. I will dump all of you behind the Wendy's, okay? Level your fucking wings. I fear they're taking it as like a challenge. I kind of want to put the landing gear down just to stabilize the damn thing, but it's not going to help. If anything, it's going to worsen this. Okay, okay, okay. Stop trying to roll the damn thing over. Yeah, I kind of figured. I'm more concerned with these bozos trying to kill themselves. What if it stables sideways? That's weird. It's not even turning. They just want to fly it like this for some reason. And I don't really want to touch it because then we'll get back into looping really bad. Oh, now we're learning how to fly it level. Unfortunately, we are losing a lot of altitude. Okay. Can we go up, please? I don't want to die in the ocean, please. Thank you. Thank you, Kerbals. Okay, you're just trying to die again. Why? Why? What is so alluring about the sweet release of death? Oh, something's cooking. What's cooking? What's cooking? Something's burning up. Or at least something's trying to. I don't know what that's about, but we're not gonna worry about it. We're more concerned with whatever the hell these guys are doing. Okay, let's ease up on the throttle. I think you guys are not learning your lesson at all. Oh, wait. Actually, we need the throttle so we can not die, please. Oh my god. They just really want to crash. I feel like I have to turn it the way it wants to turn to stop it from turning, but then it also doesn't help. So, like, I don't know. Something's got a bar on it now, though, and I don't know how to feel about it. Okay, what is doing that? I feel like it's part of the engines, but I'm not sure where. I guess it's the engines. Okay, we need to not crash, guys. Come on. I feel like the sass is not helping me as much as I need it to. Oh, okay, turning it back on. I spoke too soon. I need to shut my yap. no, 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 no. Do not click the red things. Those don't help. We just want to be stable. You know, if I was on a flight that was flying like this, I would cry and pray. Because these guys are horrible, horrible pilots who should not be in control of anything commercial. But we're almost back on course somehow, so I guess that's kind of cool. I'm just making like teeny little micro adjustments. Teeny little micro adjustments. Teeny. Oh, okay. We're doing this again. I just want some altitude, guys. We are too close to the damn ground. This is the kind of altitude that if you fly at this, you get like yelled at and or fired. Somehow we are still rocking almost 300 miles an hour. That's kind of cool. I really wish we could gain some height here though, because I want to check the map and I don't trust these guys enough to leave them alone long enough to... Why are the wings red? Why are the wings red? Those are overheating, aren't they? Because we're going too damn fast. But it's also, if I go any slower, this thing barely maintains altitude, so like... Okay, we're no longer red. I'm checking the map and I'm trusting you guys not to crash while I'm gone. Okay, we're almost a quarter of the way. Better than where we were before. Low poly sun is trying. Yeah. Okay, so this isn't too bad. I'm watching you fuckers. Don't you try no shit. It seems that going full throttle is a problem. We're going partial throttle here, and we are still picking up speed. And we are gaining altitude somehow, so that's fun. Gaining a lot of altitude. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We're a little off course, but less than earlier, so I'll take it. I also don't trust these guys enough to actually try and fix that, though, so we're just gonna not worry about it. I think having it full throttle was the problem. We're like almost half throttle, and it seems to be okay. Yeah. This is fine. Good God, it's gonna take forever to orbit. To do one orbit, I mean. Do we warp to sunrise? No. It's been 1 hour of flight time. I don't know how many hours it takes to fly around the Earth. Granted, this is also not the Earth, but I don't want to be sitting here doing this all day. But I also don't trust these guys enough to actually fly this if I leave them alone to do something else. So, I don't know. But they seem to be holding up okay now. It seems once we hit the 4,000 meter to 5,000 meter range, that's where they lose it. So I'm just gonna watch for a second here and see how they do. But right now, I'm actually hands off the keyboard and they seem to be managing, so that's good. I think the problem literally might have just been full throttle, because right now we're having choppy audio. That was weird. But this seems okay. Okay. Oh, we do have a monopropellant somehow. We have gone through a third of our liquid fuel though, and we're not far enough around the Earth, I guess, to justify that. Oh, we aren't a quarter of the way yet, but yeah, well, we might have to fuel problem, actually. But, like I said, I'm gonna see how far they can make it before I start monkeying. We've dropped down. We're losing speed. We're losing speed, and we might be losing... No, we're still gaining altitude somehow, but we are losing speed. What are you guys doing in there? You're not trying to go to the moon, are you? Because you're not going to be the ones to land there. I wish I could see the daylight. It's very dark. I don't know, so far, this has been my most successful play. We've gone through about a third of our fuel, and we are not a third of the way around the planet, so I don't like that, but... well, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, what are you guys doing? Our speed has just about stabilized, and our altitude is probably going to start dropping here soon. Probably. I'm genuinely surprised that these have not been cooked away. But hey, that's a win. Gotta take them where you get them. Like I said though, I just want to see how far this plane makes it before it runs out of fuel or crashes. Because once I determine that, I'll know what I have to do to make it fly far enough. That's my thought, at least. We are still gaining altitude. I genuinely thought we would have lost it by now. We are going slow as hell, though, relatively, because I would greatly prefer we be back at the 300 we were doing earlier, but... Okay, don't fuck with the throttle. I fucked with the throttle and I immediately saw it start to tilt. Okay, I fucked with the throttle a little more because I wanted to see if we could gain some speed. We are now losing it even faster. That's a mountain. Are we even high enough to clear this? Oh shit, not again. Not over the mountain, guys. Please, not over the mountain. It is dark, it is scary, and I do not have the ability to save you. Why are we still going down? Pull up. Pull up, for fuck's sake! We're not gonna clear this mountain. Okay, so, the real problem might be this. We're not gonna clear this mountain. At least I don't have faith in them to clear it. Because we're almost back on course, too. Or maybe we'll clear it, as long as there's not a mountain behind us that's even taller. This is scary, though. Because I was ready to lock out, they made me lock back in. Okay. Yeah, this is probably okay. If I can get them back to level flight at this height, that would be amazing. But I'm not counting on it. And also there's another mountain. And we might crash into that mountain. I don't have faith. We're losing altitude again. Why? This is not the time, guys. We might hit that We might hit that mountain now, since we didn't hit the previous one. I wish it was daytime so I could see where I'm going, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Tell if we're gonna hit that. You know, this really isn't what I thought I'd be doing this stream, but then again, I don't know what I thought I'd be doing. Awful. We proceed. We struggle and we proceed. If most planes fly at like 20,000 feet, but I don't know the conversion feet to meters, so if somebody can math out 20,000 feet to meters, that would be awesome, because I would love to know what we're at right now. Because we're at, 63 meters. Well, 63,000 meters, I guess. Up. Okay, so context. I've been playing Create Aeronautics, and I've been trying to make a functional plane. And the one thing I kept fucking up was which way is right and which way is left, and then which way is up and down with the control surfaces for my planes. I'm noticing here, to get the backward tilt, this lifts up. I've been going the other way, so no wonder I kept crashing. My controls were just straight up backward. I wonder if I can convince my brother to, like, get me munchies. Have a bowl here and everything. Okay, there's another mountain there. I don't think we're gonna hit it. At least I hope not. We're also now at 106 degrees. I think we left at 91, so this is definitely more on course than earlier. Want to check the map real quick, but again, don't trust these guys. Alright, we're almost at one quarter of the way there. Quarter of the way, and we're halfway through our fuel. We are going to need a buttload more. Or we're going to need to fly faster and just have a more fuel-efficient engine. That could also be the case. What's that? I think that's the ocean? Kind of hard to tell, and we are also starting to roll again, so you guys are losing your throttle privileges. No! Stabilize! Stabilize. Oh, for the love of God, not again. I can't trust these guys. I really can't. And it's so hard to tell where the horizon is because it's pitch black out. Oh, you guys are horrid, horrid pilots. I don't know why I hired you. Oh God, not this again. Stabilize, please. Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna hit the water. Because these bozos can't seem to fly. Okay, stabilize. Just little micro adjustments. That's not a micro adjustment, that's a macro adjustment. Micro. Micro. We appear to be turning even more. We are wildly off course now. No, 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 none of that. I don't know why we're going this way now. Need to be going 90 degrees. We are like at 60. Why do you guys insist on not... Okay, we are inverted. That's bad. Oh, please don't spiral. Please don't down spiral. Please, 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 please. Oh shit, we're gonna hit the water. We're hitting the water. Damn, okay. I want to see where we made it. How far did we get before they fucked everything? I guess somewhere here. You bastards. I also don't know how to get out of here. How do I... How... I'm not sure how to leave this. I'm just clicking shit. That's not helpful. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that was awful. Okay. So, we ran out of fuel. Well, we didn't run out of fuel, but we would have run out of fuel. And we made it about a quarter of the way. So, first things first, we gotta stabilize this thing, because that thing, when it started wobbling, it just went. Just not good. Oh, thanks for the gifted subs! Thank you. What the hell was I saying? Oh, right. So this thing needs to get more stable, because whatever was going on there, once we started to, like, swoop back and forth, not good. Not good at all. The thing is I also don't know what would help. I think that's a more centered thing. I think that's more centered. Put these back here, I guess. That is more centered. And our thrust is almost centered now too, which is nice. I don't know what the play is, to be honest. I'm not sure what will fix this horrible, horrible device. It would be good to get more fuel, I think. But at the same time, like... Can I go nuclear? I wonder if I can go nuclear. It would be awesome if I could go nuclear. Xenon. Interesting. Xenon. Hey, the Twitch engine. Wow. Inline stabilizer. You know what? We might need a stabilizer. Now that I'm thinking about it, this might help. Where we put it, good question, but that might actually do us a solid. I wonder if I can slap... No, that's way too big for the middle. Hoping, though. Why can I put this on the engines? What the hell? I don't think this, of all things, should go on the engines, but it also doesn't seem to want to go anywhere else. That's funny. Horrible, but funny. What am I looking for? I was wondering if there was a way we could do nuclear. Because that would be good. That would be really good. But I don't know if that's even a thing, so... We are going to need some electrical now, though, since we have that. Yeah, we could do solar. Rechargeable battery. 1,200... 4,000. That is surprisingly small. I thought it would have been a bit bigger. If I could slot that, like, right there where that line is in the nose, that would be great, but, I don't think I can. So I do wonder if there's one I can, like, wedge right there. Oh, this one's itty-bitty. This one might fit? It does, okay. The nose is getting longer, but I feel like that's a good investment. We can get rechargeable. Oh, that is rechargeable. Well, we can get something to recharge it. Photovoltaic. Similar design. Light and cheap. Oh, shit. That just... Okay. That's freaky. But I feel like these will be good at least to recharge the battery we've got now. Yeah, that'll probably help. It'd be nice if I could stick them on the tops of the wings, but I don't think it's gonna let me. Let's go with 4. 4 seems like a good even number. Alright, so we got electrical. We got hopefully more stabilized. And we get nuclear. I really, really want nuclear power. Because that would solve the fuel problem immediately. I don't even know where that would be. I thought it's engines or fuel tanks, but like, I'm not seeing anything, so... I don't know. I'm just really hoping that that stabilizer helps, because good God. Oh! That's funny. Well, hey, happy 4-month subscription? Oh, I can get remote guidance. What is this about? The remote guidance. Thank you. Okay. I don't even know what I'm looking for, to be honest. Be funny if I could throw a drone core in this. I don't know how much it would help. Probably wouldn't, but we can observe, we can see. It would be so cool to have nuclear. I swear nuclear was an option. I swear it was. I'm gonna look. There... Is there nuclear? I swear that there was. I swear that there was. Wasn't it like mainsail or nerve or one of those? I swear that that was a thing though. I feel like I'm going insane. Atomic rocket motor. I knew it. I knew there was one. I don't know how to fuel it, but I knew there was one. Not crazy. Oh, it runs on liquid fuel? Never mind. Dang it. I could have sworn there was like straight up nuclear fuel somewhere. Oh well. Oh good god. Why are those gigantic? I mean, if I could slap these on underneath and then like, you know, disengage them later, that would be good. Methinks. Let's do some staging weirdness. Because, you know, I'm so good at this. I've never fucked it up once. Trust me. Okay. Pop one of those there. Pop one of these. Yeah. That's looking pretty nifty. Then we're gonna take... This is as good as any... It's connected. I need to make sure it's connected to both of those, though. Not just the one, but I'm not sure if I can do that. You know, I think I had this problem before, too. Why do I get the feeling that's not connected anymore? Why is it so hard to, like, do that? That can't be connected. Is that? Yeah, that's connected. Can I connect it on another one, though, is my question. I don't know if I can. It's like, I'm thinking, like, something like that, you know? But I don't know if I can connect multiple of these to this. Yeah, that's not connected. Why won't that connect? Okay. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Kind of. That's not attached. Can I attach this, please? Thank you. That's not attached. Not fully. I swear to God I did not have this problem last time. There we go. Okay. I want to scooch this back. And then... like that, maybe? Okay, they're definitely connected. Good. Good, good. Now, I am very worried that the second I decouple those, they're gonna smash into this, which I really don't want. So, we're gonna see how we can mitigate that. I'm hoping that we can figure it out. But, I'm very worried about that. Okay, can you, like, can these connect to that, please? Oh, there we go. So it may look like I'm building missiles. You might be right. I need something to hold this on the back, though, or this is just gonna fall off. What do I have available? Structural. Strut. All I can do is hope that when I decouple this, that it'll swing backward and the strut will break. That's all I can hope for. But good God, I don't know if that's gonna work. We're gonna find out, I guess. Kerbal Space Program, a game about, fuck it, it's probably fun. That doesn't look precarious at all. Oops. Yeah, I need that to not be right there. Jeez, give me a heart attack. Okay, strut, 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 strut. Dear God. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it's fine. Hopefully that breaks. Hopefully it's as weak as I hope it is. Okay. So I'm thinking of getting these firing first. And then have the decouple stage so I can yeet those off. These can fire with those, I guess. So then I can decouple these when they're done doing what they're doing. And then these will fire. I guess. That's probably fine. This is my even uglier son. Let's get a new crew, because I killed the last one. No, they're alive? What? Okay. No, we're sticking with the old crew then, I guess. This is probably okay. Dear God, I hope it's okay. Yeah. God, like I said, I'm just sincerely hoping that when I try and fling these off, that they fling off properly. Oh, maybe I should throttle this thing up. That might help. Yeah, the genetics here are not good. This is an ugly family. Okay, let's not tip over, please. Can we go up? Oh shit, the sass! Oh shit, the rocket! Let's go! Okay, I didn't even have time to try and turn the throttle down, so, that was horrible. That was awful. We need to, like, revert this. That was bad. Okay, let's turn the sass on before we launch. And now we don't worry about the sass tweaking out there. And we throttle up more carefully, and we have the other part of our hand on the throttle down, so when we inevitably need to, it's okay. And all we can do is hope that we don't flip backward again. Because I highly suspect we might. Please don't flip, please don't flip. It's flipping. Why are we flipping, guys? Okay. So I have some notes. We need to fix this because these things work, but they work a little too well. So I think the issue is we need a shorter solid fuel engine. And then we need to put it more on the side as opposed to the top, or not the top, the bottom. We need a shorter one. This is so shrimpy, it's pathetic. This is too big. I'm pretty sure that's the one I used. That's even bigger. Okay, our options are limited. That's perfect. That'll do. I need to mirror it. Oops. This is a lot better. And honestly, I don't think we need this random little strut anymore, since it's smaller. Yeah, this is something. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably fine. Hi, welcome back. My son has gotten even uglier. I'm hoping that my improvements to him have improved him. I'm not counting on it. Big stretch for luck. Okay, so this is a horrible, horrible, horrible looking plane. Let's see how it does. We're just gonna gently pitch up. So gently. We're gonna go half throttle because I'm not risking it this time. I know we're gonna flip. I know we're gonna flip. Please don't flip. Please, please, please. Okay, okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, there we go. There's the fuck. Oh, those rockets actually ran out of fuel. That's funny. We've lost an engine because I didn't time that right. I have a vision. I know I can accomplish this vision. I just need to do it better. Okay. Let's not suck this time. Because the second those solid fuels run out of fuel, I need to eject them. Or I'm gonna have way more problems than I already do. That's just to get this fat thing off the runway. He doesn't look too happy. Do we want to take off yet? Oh, we're gonna flip. Don't you do it! Awesome! Less awesome. Okay. Sure. This is not a good alignment because it's trying to pull up now instead of down. Interesting, interesting. I think I have the wings and the engines too far forward now. This is not better. We are also full throttle, and when I was flying before I had it at about half. So we could crank that down a bit and see if it helps. Guys, please, please, please stop trying to crash. I even added a stabilizer assist, and it's not really assisting. Oh, I didn't pull the wheels up. Oh shit, not again. What? Flip it over! All I did was retract the wheels! This has been an incredibly unsuccessful flight, I gotta say. I'm not impressed. You don't deserve parachutes. Second so you can see what you don't deserve. Okay, so the wings are a issue. They weren't an issue before. I think I gotta put them back where they were before. Where are they? Okay. What if I put them about here? This is more precarious. That is definitely a lot more precarious. I need this to, like, enable the second that disables, though. Okay. I don't think that thing did anything for me. I don't think it helped balance this thing at all. Oh? Yeah, I try to improve things, and I make them rapidly worse. Like, I have a vision for what it should do, and then it doesn't do it. Granted, these might be part of the problem, and that could be part of the problem. These are definitely part of the problem. But it's like, where do I even start to try and fix this? Like, there's definitely problems, and they're just fairly useless in their current position. Okay. I kind of figured. Because the problem I'm having most of the time is it either wants to dive or it wants to pull up. So I put those there in a desperate attempt to try and even it out. And it just made it look more like a fish. Yeah, honestly, we might have to start fresh, because this is not it. This is my ugliest son. I think starting fresh would be the move. Okay. Let's make something less shit. Center of mass and lift. Yeah. I figured that out. Oh. Okay. I mean, I can load that one back up. There we go. Because I know the center of mass, it's not the most ideal when it's centered, because then you get seesawing. But then at the same time, like, this is a disaster. I probably should look this up. I probably should. Because I know the further back it is, the more it wants to pull up, and the further forward it is, the more it wants to dive. With the center of mass at the very least. So balancing it is probably smart. But then when it comes to the aerodynamic overlay, that I'm not really certain about. Honestly, I'm better at getting things to go straight up than I am getting them to go forward. I can figure it out. It's just, how do I figure it out? And like I've said before, I know I can load up the preset ones just to see what they did, but like, I want to try and go at it blind until something functions. It's like, I feel like there's something here. I feel like this isn't a total loss, but it has so many problems. And honestly, I'm still genuinely stunned that the afterburners are not burning the tail off. That alone is a miracle. Where do I begin? I need the center of lift slightly behind my center of mass. Oh, well, I got this backward then, because my center of lift is slightly ahead of my center of mass, so probably need to put these out there. And then my thrust center, ideally in line. Oh. I can also do that. I can do right like that. Boom. Almost dead on. No, I think that is dead on. In line. In line. They're not in line. This one's slightly above. That's what the problem is. I mean, this could be part of the problem. Mark II is usually better for learning. Fair enough. I went to the Mark III because I was trying to get more fuel on it, but, like I said, probably good to start clean. Alright. Mark II. Let's get the inline cockpit, because then we got more room up front and down back. Alright. So. We can do this to get the nice pointy nose. Like, I understand the basics of, like, you want it to be a smooth shape so it's not sucky. I get that, at least. Would it be cursed if I used a tail as a nose? I'm not going to, but, like, that would be interesting. That is way too small. I'm staying in the atmosphere, I don't need oxidizer. Good point. Good point. I can't. That just looks so stupid. I can't use this thing. It's not terrible, but it just looks so bad every time I stick it on something. Jet engines don't use a lot of fuel like rocket engines. Get my headset back on. Yeah, I know they don't use a lot of fuel, but I'm trying to get around the planet. And I ran out of, well, I didn't run out of fuel, but I ran out of height. but I was almost halfway through my fuel before I even hit a quarter around the planet. So I was trying to get more fuel. I was using the Goliath turbofan, which honestly, it works best at low cruising speeds and altitudes. Okay, maybe I should have read the description, because we were trying to go higher. That's not ideal. Okay. I just need a buttload of fuel. And it doesn't need to be oxidized. ISP. Not a clue. I will say right now, I have not played this in a very long time, and the last time I played it, I was screwing around. So this is the first time I'm trying to play it like semi-seriously. The engine's efficiency. Okay. Good to know. So it's higher IS. Okay, higher the better. Gotcha. I'm drilling this into my brain right now. I will remember this. Let's make him long, long boy. I also need to look at thrust. Yes, this part I do know. Big thrust, good. This part I remember. The flat is like a perfect line, but I also hate the flat. Make it long. If I'm not in space, then TWR is important. Gotcha. Where is the... There we go. I need to resist the urge to make this thing gigantic. Because, like, there is definitely an urge, and I need to not. I need to behave. Yes! So, earlier in the stream, I was talking about this. I'm gonna not worry about this, but I'm gonna open one of my, previous ones. I called it the Pants. So, this plane, it was partially inspired by twin tail aircraft. Except you can see exactly where the problem is, because these tails are way too close together. I mean, there's many other problems with this, but that's definitely one of the bigger problems. But I was looking at real planes, too. Alright, let's get this thing, reconstructed. I didn't save it because I put, like, 2 things on it, so whatever. Wow. Oh. God. Story of my life with this game. Back to the adjustment board. Yeah. God, I feel that. Alright. I would like to get this round. I am not particularly a fan of it being weird like that. Also, I think this is the wrong piece. I think this is... That is not the right piece. Okay. Guess I had it right the first time. Oh, I can make it long. Alright. Making huge planes is an ordeal. Yeah, I've unfortunately found that out. A lot of mine have been giant in the worst way. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely I learn. I don't learn well, but I do learn. Alright, that's nice and round. Oh no! Yeah. I can see why that would be awful. I love the bicoupler. It's the worst, but I love it. Hey, fair enough. I can get to orbit just fine. I've done that before. I'm just trying to, like, circumnavigate the globe here, and I'm not good at that. That part I have a problem with. Okay. Mark II. Mark II. Where do you be? Mark 0? That's funny. Okay, oh, I guess all the Mark IIs are flat. Okay. I'm gonna be building a very flat plane then. Single stage orbit. Yeah. Oh dear God. You would hate the one thing I built. So ages ago, and this was before I started streaming Kerbal Space Program. This was back when I played it on Xbox. I had one rocket that actually successfully made it to orbit. And the way I did that was I stacked a shitload of rocket boosters on top of each other, like vertically. I stacked a shitload of them, put a crew capsule on top, and called it a day. So one fires, and then right as it's about to run out of fuel, I had the next one fire, so it would overheat that, blow it up. It didn't blow the rest of the rocket up. It did actually work. I got into orbit with it. Granted, I could not get back, but yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that part. Yeah, like it works for some reason. When all logic says if one part of your rocket explodes, the rest is in danger and very likely to explode. But for some reason, that works. I mean, it works here. Very goofy. Yeah. I mean, hey, if it works, it works. And sometimes it shouldn't be allowed to work, but it does anyway. I feel like there's like a lesson to learn in that. Huh. I guess all the Mark II fuselage or fuel things, sorry, are flat. Because I have yet to find a round one. That's fine. Oh, actually, I could stack that on. Oh, but it's got oxidizer, and I don't really need that. Yeah. I know the early rockets were basically just, let's stick these dudes in a tin can, strap a firework underneath them, and hope it works. Well, I mean, I imagine there was like a lot more to it than that. I imagine that there was a lot more, dear God, we can't blow this up. But, yeah. Oh, is there like a specific jet fuel, or is that just like liquid fuel? Because I'm seeing a lot of liquid fuel, oxidizer, monopropellant, but I'm not seeing jet specifically. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Honestly, I think the thing I'm most thrilled about right now is just that there's people talking to me today. It's always a good day when there's people talking. Yeah. I know I could mod this, but I figured I'd try and get the most mileage out of it unmodded as I can. I only start to mod games when I've played them a billion times and I'm like, okay, I need to do something different. I'm just so thrilled that I can just rotate this and slap it on the back, because I didn't realize I could do that for a very long time. I learned it today, that I can just rotate that. I'm sure there's a spot where I can see what my total fuel load is right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I should worry about building the thing and then finding out why it doesn't work later. Wow. Honestly, that's probably longer than I've played most games. I think I've got one game that I topped out at like 400-ish hours in it. So, power to ya. Okay, now this won't stick on. Come on, it's right there. It's right there. Come on. Real fuels might be loathed. Fair enough. This won't stick on. That's unfortunate. Surely there's something that goes from flat to round that I don't have to do this madness. Or... yeah, it is flat to round. I was about to say. Surely there's something. Ah, here it is. that makes it bigger. That doesn't help. Hold Alt. Oh! Okay. I'm getting lots of assistance today, and I very much appreciate it. Alright. Hold Alt. Yeah, there we go! It's got a little tail now. I'm not sure how I like it pointing up like that. I might prefer it flat, but we got a tail. And now this doesn't seem long enough. Yes, I know about Control Z and Control Y. I figured that out. I think that was the very first thing I figured out, just because I knew I'd need it. Alright. Let's see here. I'm making it a bit longer because the length just kind of seemed off. Keep this thing like a puzzle. There. This looks wrong somehow. This looks very wrong. I think I know exactly why. That's better. Oh, good God. Okay. Okay. This looks fresh, clean, crisp, not garbage. I need wings, and I need control surfaces. Now, the reason I never use these flat ones is sometimes I got trouble, like, actually putting the wings on. But I'm understanding now how it works. Why is that backward? Huh. I guess that's just how that is. That's weird. I'm just seeing what I've got available. These are so small. I know they're elevators, but they're very small. We can go dragonfly mode with this. This is not a good tail. At least not for the... It looks too big. That's all I'm getting at. Okay. Maybe a swept wing will help. It looks too small, though. Yeah, all these wings just seem too small. That could just be me, but I don't know. How's the delta wing? I might want to build the main wing before considering where to put control surfaces. Oh shit, good point. Yeah, because I was trying to look for main wing parts, and I'm starting to think that might be a... Yeah, I might need to look at the right piece. Yeah. Okay, that's a connector. That's a connector. That's a connector. I will say, I have never built a wing like this before. It's very interesting. I'm gonna hope that this is the proper thing to use for this. Yeah, pop that there. Yeah, it's probably fine. Do they connect onto these? Yes, they do. Excellent. Horrible. Horrible. That, no. No, 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 no. That is, bad. Weird. That is weird. I think this one's too small. This is nothing. This is something I've never played with before, so it's interesting trying to figure it out. Oh god, that's awful. I wish this was wider. It would be nice if it was like maybe half, like an extra half wide or something like that, because that just looks wrong. Like, that looks like a better width, but it's also small. But I'm also crazy, so who knows? Who knows? Not me. That's about the same width as this. I don't know. Right, that one was too small. That just looks dumb. There's a method to this. I know there's a method to the madness. I'm not sure what it is. I'll figure it out eventually. Like, my brain is... Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What if I go Concorde with this? Because, like, one of the first planes I built here that failed horribly, I was joking it was like the Concorde ski because of the tiny front wings. But what if I do go Concorde on this? Because that was supersonic, and it didn't suck. I could do something here. I think I could do something. I meant to build wings out of the chunks they give you. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I've got a vision now. I want to try and build something Concorde-esque. Because I feel like maybe it won't be bad. We're just gonna not worry about the history of the Concorde at all. But I don't know. I feel like I might cook here. Okay, can you, like, stick back on? Where's this going? The audio for this game is, like, cutting in and out. I don't know what that's about. It kind of goes from here and then, like, out. Kind of. So maybe if I go, like, from about there, like, bring it out, like a nice big triangle. Maybe that'll work. Maybe. Don't take my word for anything. I don't know what I'm doing, but I want to know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, it's not quite connecting right. Okay. Okay. uh. This is too far out. Then I bring it in, and then this is too far out. So then I bring it in, and then it's still not lining up. Because this needs to be here, but then it's not right there. Maybe I need a different one. Maybe I need a different one to start. Okay. I got an idea now. We're gonna pop this here. I don't know why I'm going for Concorde for this, but I really think I could make it work. At least I hope I could. Okay. And then I need to scooch this so it's lined up. So it's lined up, I said. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Gonna grab another one. Okay. Not the Delta Wing. Okay. I really hope what I'm trying to do is making, like, any lick of sense. I know what I want to have it happen. We're gonna see if it actually happens, but whatever. I know what I want this to do, though. Why won't that line up with that? That's my question. It's really fighting me. Just line up. It's right there. Man. Oh, haha! If I hold the shift key, I can make more precise movements. I know your game. I know your game, Kerbals. Okay. Why do you want to sit there? What's so amazing about that spot right there, huh? Like, is this out of line? Oh, that might have just been out of line, actually. Or it's not. Why do you test me? Screw it. Good enough. Like, this middle piece here just seems ever so slightly shorter than it should be. But there doesn't seem to be anything I can do about that, so whatever. Okay. This is out of line. But I can't get it in line. Sure, that looks great. It's fantastic. Wonderful. I need to fix this. Okay, we need to grab another one of these. And then I guess just say goodbye to this, I guess. Just flat. Why is it just flat? I'm looking at the Concorde while I'm trying to build this, and it's weird how it's just flat on the back. It's weird how it's just flat on the back. Bit. Tell me the struggler the way I struggled with that. Okay. Well, we're gonna slap a nose cone on it just because I refuse to have it sit like this. I could put a cockpit on the back. I don't think I should, but I could do that. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I like to think I'm somewhat understanding. What if I do that? That's fun. That's fun. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna keep building this out until I get to, like, here at least. I might need to shift it back a bit. Maybe? No, this is about right. About. I say this like I have any idea what I'm doing. Yeah, that's the problem I had. It seemed stable, and then it suddenly wasn't stable, but, like, the fuel was an issue. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's an issue. Oh no. Yeah, well, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I didn't mirror it. Damn it. Fair enough. Hey, and so as long as it's stable enough to get up for a bathroom break, that's a win. I have yet to build a rocket where I can do that. Okay. Yep. This one's wrong, but I can't seem to fix it either. You know what? Maybe this piece is just not the right piece in general. That could be the issue too. I really am trying with this. I'm genuinely trying to make a semi-functional rocket. Well, plane, I guess. I want it to work. Okay. Yeah. Well, hey, I hope you find something. I hope you find something that works. Okay. This is looking better. Somewhat. Somewhat. Now I think if I slap a delta wing back here... Oh, no, that's not... I need this wider. Oh, I could have just used this piece instead of trying to, like, monkey jerry-rig this. What am I doing? Oops, didn't mean to grab it with that tool. I meant to grab it with this tool. That's better. Ish. Okay, now the delta wing. Possibly. Possibly not. Be aware of COM and COL. I would be aware of it if I had any clue what that... Oh, these delta wings are too fat. But, okay. I will try to figure out what that means. That's not gonna fit. That's not gonna fit. This might. I'll need more engine. Yes. Oh yeah, I'm not stopping with just this. I'm planning on adding more. Center of mass and center of... Gotcha. Right now I'm just trying to get the wings shaped. Or at least as much as I can shape them. This is not the same as that. I thought this was the same. And it very much isn't. What one did I grab for that? I would kill for an eyedropper tool. The D? No. Definitely not this one. What the hell piece did I grab? Was it this? No. What the hell did I... Oh. Found it. Use the bicoupler. Yeah. I shall do that. Oh, I can do that? Okay. Awesome. That is awesome news. Oh, I just got cat hair in my eye. Why, cat? Why have you done this? Oh. There we go. You have no idea how bad I want to manage to get a delta wing on this. Oops, didn't mean to grab it like that. Hold shift while using the offset tool. Yeah. Disable snapping. Good to know. Yeah. This is insanity. Like, why will this not line up? I know it doesn't need to, but it's just something that's gonna drive me insane. I can live with it, but God, it's like right there, you know? All right. My entire screen just refreshed. That's weird. It's probably nothing. At least I hope it's nothing. Ah. Yep. I feel like I might be going too incremental with the wings slope, because it goes out pretty wide with the Concorde. Or... No, I think I'm actually right on track here. Never mind. I just don't know what I'm doing in general. Oh. Hmm. I know a good chunk of it is like, so it slide through air good. All right. I just slide that like that. Why? That's like, why? Can I line that back up, please? No! Why can't I line that up? That's like, ah. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I was just modeling it off the Concorde. Just to see what it would do. This is probably fine. Why is it doing that? Huh. Interesting. That's what I wanted it to do. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I don't know, I think I'm just like I'm at the point where I'm like, nothing I build is gonna work, so I might as well make it look at least a little cool. I think that's the point I'm at. Why? Why? Oh, I know why it's doing that, because this is doing this. I guess. This is so janked up. I like to think about the Kerbals who are watching me struggle to build this, and I like to think they're sitting down there like, and someone's gonna have to go in that. I will say, I am not smart enough for a science mode playthrough. I can say that incredibly confidently. Doesn't mean I won't try though. I'm not opposed to trying. It's like career mode, but for beginners. Fair enough. Yeah, that's looking glitchy. Why is that doing that now? Oh, I see why it's doing that. Because this is the only non-busted ass part of the wing. This needs to go. It needs to go. It needs to go. Leave me alone, please. Okay. Come on, stick to the wing. Did it like 4 seconds ago. Okay, I think I need to pick that back up. Yep. Looking precarious. Yep. Ah, the alt left button works. Excellent. This is something, all right. Can't say it's a good something. I don't know why that's like that. I'm not gonna worry about it. Because my magnum opus is opusing. That's not the right wing piece. There we go. All I've dreamed of. It's some of what I've dreamed of. I don't know why this is like that. There's nothing stopping me from rotating it. and then scooching it to make it less bad. That did not help, but it'll be fine. Just need to not worry about it out. I'll figure it out. It's gonna be fine. At some point. This is just getting progressively less aligned the more I try to fix it. Yeah. Okay. Sure. There. Perfecto. At least as perfecto as it's gonna get today. Alright, now I can do something else with my time. Such as building the rest of the damn thing. She needs a tail. She needs a big tail. Nice big one. Why is that backward? Also, I think that might be too big. Yeah, it's too big. I forgot that the Delta Wings have fuel. Huh. The more you know. Okay. Oh, they have tutorials too? Yeah, I'm not so much a tutorial guy. I'm gonna jump in and crash 12,000 Kerbals guy. Alright, let's get a tail fin on this. Yeah, that's definitely a tail fin. Definitely not facing the right way. There we go. It's better. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. We're not gonna worry about the center of mass versus the center of lift. That's definitely close to each other, right? Okay, so we need more engines. We need way more engines. I'm thinking we could go fighter plane on this and strap them underneath. That'll probably be a-okay. Oh, and landing gear, we need that too. Before I forget, because I will forget. Okay, get that. Wow, that's almost exactly where I wanted it. Cool. Oh, actually, its landing gear is like back here almost. Really? Is it really that far back? It is. That is strange. I don't like it being that far back. I'm gonna move it up here. And once again, this is probably one of those, there's a reason they did that! But could I possibly explain what the reason was? Hell no. Alright. So from what I'm seeing, it does have, at least the Concorde, does have more engines slapped under here. And that's also where the last two landing gears are. And they're stubby little things too. That's funny. Like I said, I'm just kind of going with the flow. There we go. That didn't mirror. I always forget to click the mirroring tool. That might be too small, actually. Yep. Looking interesting. I feel like that's still too small. I feel like it's gonna drag. Which? Let's grab more of these. It does. It does. Take the whole weight of the plane. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm looking at pictures of the Concorde, and the front landing gear is definitely taller than the back one, but not by much. Not by much at all. So I think if I just use the same landing gear, it'll probably be fine. Probably. Oh, it's peeking through. Oops, I didn't even notice that. That's funny. I just think I should, like... Oop. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to grab this. Switch that down. I'm actually gonna move it somewhere. It's like... I'm seeing multiple versions of it too, which is especially odd. Because there weren't that many. I think I'll line it up with that little panel because I do need to still slap some engines underneath this. And I think that leaves me enough room. Yeah, that's plenty of room. I can stick an engine or two under. Okay. Okay. Now the part I'm concerned about. So let's see what we can do here. This is definitely the part I was kind of worried about. Let's see. What am I looking for? 5, 3, 200. Yeah, that's probably fine. So I'm gonna slap these under here. Or at least I'm gonna try to. Yeah, that's definitely not incorrectly placed at all. Fix that. Okay. Slap a nose cone on. That is definitely clipping into the wing. Hopefully it doesn't explode. I don't know. Yeah, that's something. That is something. Depending on how badly this tries to flip backward when I launch it, I might go the Concorde ski route and add some little wings right on the nose. And pray it helps. I might need some control surfaces, come to think of it. Back on here might help with controlling it. What do I know? Let's see. Let's see. There's just like a flat one. That's a flat one, but boy is it tiny. That's long, but it's also tiny. Tiny. Tinier. Screw it. Why don't you want to sit horizontally? Why must you insist on vertically? I just want to go into space, but not really into space because we're trying to navigate. Or what the hell? Now why are you doing that? Buddy, you're getting rotated. Get rotated, idiot. Yeah. Yeah, it's, something. Oh, God. Ay, caramba. Alright, now I just gotta slap a couple more of these on and we will be somewhere. What the... Every time I touch this, something else occurs. I was trying to copy that and it just went, nah. That is odd. That's not aligned. I will say I probably won't be finishing this before I wrap stream up today, though. Because we are already at when I usually end it. And I'm still screwing around here, so this is definitely not getting finished today. Does this just not want to line up? Or did I just simply grab the... I grabbed the wrong one. But I think I'm just gonna try and get these on, and then I'm gonna wrap things up. It is hot as hell in my room. I want to turn the fan up higher, but it is very loud, so not doing it just yet. Why is this like this? I'm still using the wrong one, that's why. I used the Evlon 5. Good golly gee, I'm insane. There we go. Now I can align this properly, eventually. There we go. Okay. Just slot that right there. Because I tried to do the shift left mouse button and it wasn't wanting me to copy that piece. It just selected the whole damn thing. Because it was alt, not shift. What am I on about today? Okay, almost there. One more ought to do it. Honestly, one more is probably overdoing it, but whatever. Whatever. There. Splendid. Now I have control surfaces, I hope. I really hope. I could have fucked it up, but I'm hoping that that will control just fine. Alright, let's see where our centers are. Yeah, this is still way in the back. Not surprised. Mildly concerned, though. I feel like I need to move the center of mass back, but then that's a whole different problem. So I think the strategy is to add more wings, because adding more wings definitely doesn't make a bigger problem at all. Let's just go Concorde ski. Concorde ski never lets me down. Except for every time I've tried it. Because that does move this forward. Not by much, but it does move it a little. Some of my planes get mustaches, other ones get mohawks. I don't know why I struggled to remember that for a second. Yep, that's looking bad. I don't know why they all insist on being backward, but whatever. I know how to flip them over now. That's not good. What am I doing? Yeah, that's fine. And now, of course, the shark method, because why have one normal-ass wing when you can just have more? It's... I don't know if that moved it at all, to be honest. Yeah, these aren't doing jack shit. Unless they... Oh! Hey! Thank you for the bits! Thank you. Yeah, this is, oh, man. You know, I love the shape of these wings, but I feel like they might be causing a problem. But it's probably fine. No Jebediah. Not yet. We're taking Cars B and we're gonna take N-Win. And we're gonna name this... It's off center line? How the hell did that happen? It wasn't off center line before, so I definitely did something. Or maybe it has been off, like... I don't know how long that's been off center. That's weird. There. They were all screwed up. I don't know. I just clicked those again and they snapped back in place. Hey, wait a minute. That's actually not too bad right there. That's actually closer to this now. That's not too bad. Anyway. We got a crew. I guess their weight fixed it. I'm gonna name this, we're gonna test it, and then I'm gonna wrap up the stream because I'm already going overtime. So we're gonna call this Bootleg Concorde. Why is my caps on? Yeah, I noticed that. That's why I just refresh them sometimes. Now, here's the real question. Do you spell Concorde with or without the E? To me, it looks correct with the E, but I've also seen it spelled without it. I'm going to do it with the E, though, because I feel like it. So I'm going to test this. It's going to crash, and then we're going to wrap up stream. Because I don't have enough faith in these Kerbals for it to, like, work at all. But we'll see. Maybe they'll surprise me. Okay, this is definitely leaning. That's interesting. Gonna turn the sass on early. Okay, Kerbals. Adios. I get the sense that the second this comes off the runway, it's just gonna flip backward. Because I've noticed that's been the trend today. So I might honestly need to throttle back if I have any hope of this flying at all. I'm also afraid to turn it. It's turning itself. Why is it turning itself? What? way. What? I mean, it's pulling really hard to the right for some reason, but, like, it is flying. Well, I mean, it is pulling to the right, or maybe it's not pulling to the right. Maybe I'm just insane, but, like, it's flying? I'm not touching it, and it's not dying. Holy shit. It had a weird, like, wobble when I was taking off, but... Holy shit. And we're cruising at, just under 250, so that's not bad. Wow. Okay. I mean, I was building based off a supersonic plane, so I shouldn't be shocked that it's working, but holy shit. And we're gaining an atmosphere like nobody's business without dropping a bunch of speed. Wow. It controls really nice too, because I'm not actually having to micromanage it either. Wow. I mean, yeah, it does make perfect sense because of the Delta Wings. They had to have those just to get off the damn ground, but wow. You know, I feel like I shouldn't be shocked. The only reason the Concorde isn't flying is because the fuel was in the wings, and God forbid you get one little thing, nick the wing, and now your wing's on fire, but like, every other instance it flew just fine. So I feel like I shouldn't be shocked here, but I set it into warp speed, and it is going down, but, like, it's still relatively stable. Like, it's stable in that it wants to go down right now, but I can pull it right back up. Wow. I feel like I should not be as surprised by this as I am. I mean, if the plane was thicker from the start with the wings, I would just slap the two big Delta wings on it and call it a day, as opposed to doing this. Because that would probably work better than whatever the hell this is, because every time I move I can see the whole wing flexing. But, like, I don't know, I feel like I shouldn't be as shocked by this working as I am. And, like, I'm even bouncing it there, and then once it's settled, it's settled. It's just when I, like, turn the warp speed up, then it starts to go a little funky, but if I just leave it alone, it's doing just fine. Cool. I actually feel safe enough to check the map. We might actually... I don't know, it's looking... It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I just need to, like, check in on it to make sure it's not descending, but... Wow. Oh, that's okay. Honestly, I was just gonna say that, like, Saturday is gonna be more Super Mario Galaxy. And that's about it, honestly. Like I said, I'm just genuinely surprised that this is working. Like, of all things I've built today, it makes perfect sense that the thing based off a real plane would work, but I'm personally mad about it. But this is awesome. This is really, really good. But I'm gonna wrap things up here. Good ending. Very good ending. All right, let's get this done. That'll be well, cool that you can stay, but I'm still wrapping up because I've gone 15 minutes over my cutoff time because I got so wrapped up in this thing. I cannot be doing that. But yeah, and I mean, like, it is going relatively quick, like about 250. That's, I mean, I don't know if that's, I don't think that's the speed of sound, but it's going decently quick, so I will accept it for now. I'm wondering if I can scale it up. If I can just build a really big ass version of the same plane, that would be funny. But I'm not gonna do that because I need to let my brain cool off before I even try to think of dinner. Um, oh, okay, 343. We're not that far under. We're only 100 under, which I feel like if I strap more rockets to this, we might hit. Then I'll have the problem of trying to control the thing, but that's fine. So anyway, I really like how this is going. I'm actually making progress here. Like, normally I just try to shoot shit into space. There's no plan for landing on the moon because they're not making it. I am not aimed at all, but okay, fair enough. But I feel like I'm actually making progress here with understanding the game, and it's an awesome feeling. But like I said, I'm gonna wrap things up for right now. We're gonna be doing more Super Mario Galaxy on Saturday. Next Tuesday, who knows? I might do more Kerbal. I might get bored and do something else. Remains to be seen. But thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. I try my best to be entertaining. But that'll be it. So so long, sayonara, and I'll see y'all later.